Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and this is a reading for Friday the 29th of September, but you know it is a timeless reading, and also happy Friday, woohoo! It is a full moon today, just you know, in case you're feeling super tired, that might be why. So pile number one is the red jasper for your root chakra, also for your sacral chakra. Pile number two is the orange citrine for your sacral chakra too, and pile number three is the blue apatite, which is good for your throat chakra. So I will just give you a second to choose your piles, and obviously chonk here is obsidian, which is really good for protection and grounding your energy. Okay. Which can be really good during a full moon, you know, if you're like sensitive to the energies of the moon and stuff. Okay, pile number one. She says about to stutter and stumble her way through a reading probably. Okay, pile one, you have cherishing self. I accept and love myself. Okay. You have, look, savoring pleasure, I fully embrace bliss in my life. And you have renewing your life, radiant vitality is filling my life, clutter. So I have actually quite a few tarot cards came out for you guys for some reason, but I'm just going to talk about these first. So there is definitely a message, like you might be feeling kind of spacey or something because of the moon. Like it might be a good idea for you to ground your energy, pile number one. You can do that by meditating, going for a walk, exercising, eating like grounding food, like chai tea, like spicy kind of tea is good for you. Like I said, the black obsidian, the red jasper is good for grounding your energy. There is a message here about taking time out for yourself, okay? I also feel there's a message here. You might be, like with this card here, you might be getting rid of stuff in your house, or there might be a message about like if you have a lot of, you know, stuff cluttering up your house, it might be time for you to have a bit of a clear out or something like that, because they might be preparing you for something is the thing, okay? You might already be doing that, you know, you might have been sort of getting rid of some of your stuff in your house and you're like, why am I doing this? But I think there's a plan here. But see, this is sacral chakra stuff, like making sure you're taking time out for yourself, you know, to like groom, look after your health, eat properly, sleep, do things that are fun for you, you know, like spoiling yourself, really. It's sacral chakra energy. Like instead of just, you know, making sure you're looking after everyone else and like your energy is constantly kind of focused on other people, or maybe you're a bit of a workaholic, there's definitely a message here. It is time, or this would be a good time, or you need to put some of this energy on yourself, like make time, you know, for things that make you happy, for relaxing, you know, spoiling yourself, right? And I actually think there's a message telling you if you haven't had much time for this recently, this is what's coming into your life, okay? Like there's going to be more time, pile one, for you to do this. So maybe you've been wanting to do this. You know, maybe you've been looking for time to like, not necessarily clean the house, but like get rid of stuff, you know, and like, I don't want to say bathe, I'm sure you're bathing, but like, you know, do nice stuff, like have a bath, or like, you know, just sit and chill with a pizza and watch a movie, or whatever you like to do, and like spoil yourself a little bit, like take yourself out for lunch or whatever. But I think there's going to be more time for this to come in for you, is what I'm trying to say, in a very sort of stumbly, ineloquent way. Oh, look at that, you have the 10 of Wands. So for those of you who've been really, like, you've had a hectic schedule, you know, you've been working a lot, the 10 of Wands can be like having a lot on your plate. I feel that you're coming into a time where that pressure is about to lift, and you're going to have more time, you know, just like I said, to do things that you like to do, you know, maybe go out for pancakes, or, you know, just chill with a pizza, or a pizza in the bath. Soapy margarita. That's from Peep Show. You have the 6 of Swords. Okay, you're definitely moving into an energy of, you know, the 5 of Swords is kind of, you've maybe been overthinking things as well. Like the Five of Swords energy can be kind of overthinking things, and like just the Six of Swords is like calm, you know, moving from like chaos to being, you know, in a much more calm energy. I feel like that's what you're moving into, and it's something to do with less like you're gonna have more time, but also you won't be worried, if you see what I mean. Yeah, you have the Fool here. Ooh, and the Ten of Cups. So you're being prepared for some kind of new beginning that's coming in, all right? So some of you might have had like a physical desire to get rid of objects in your house because maybe you're going to move or something. But also you could be getting rid of old connections. You know, there could be things like that. You might have been doing a lot of etheric cord cutting, so your energy is feeling a lot lighter. See, the thing is, when you do that, it creates space for like new people and new things to come in, whether that's like friends or love or a job or whatever it is. But you're being prepared for some kind of new beginning. And you have let's put it like that. You have the Ace of Swords and you have the King of Cups. So there's definitely some kind of breakthrough coming. You know, if you've really been in this place where you're like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Like I have so much to do. I have no time, like I have no downtime. You're moving out of that into a much more calm, happy space. You have a new beginning coming. For some of you, I think you're gonna meet someone, or you've already met them maybe, but I feel like it's a newer energy because some of you are like getting rid of, that sounds harsh, but you're getting rid of someone or people in your life, right? The thing is, it could be, you know, like a situationship or something that's been kind of hanging around for a while. Maybe you've been doing some etheric cord cutting and this person, you know, has finally left your energy or something like that, and it's making space for this new person to come in. So, you know, if you're not looking for love, this is just being happy, just being happy. The Ten of Cups is like emotional fulfillment. You'll be very happy. You know, if you've already got a family, this is like, you know, having more time, like clearing out your schedule, I think as well is a heavy issue for some of you. Like you might be wanting to spend more time with your kids and you haven't had time. You're going to. That's coming for you in the future. But for those of you looking for love, I feel you have a new person coming in here. They could be a Libra or they could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but kind of looks like this could lead to a committed relationship, like family and all that stuff. You know, male or female, this King of Cups energy, like the King of Cups is really sweet, like really supportive, really loving, very generous, you know, with their, you know, like emotions. You know, they have a lot of love to give, and it's someone that's going to want to give it to you. The King of Cups has like, I feel like he's been showing up in the readings a lot. I feel like I've been talking about this guy a lot, but you know, it's someone. There's an element of self-mastery with the King of Cups. It's someone that's like, you know, they're in control of their emotions. Like they're not repressed, maybe a little repressed, but you know, they're not like emotionally unavailable. This is someone that's in touch with their emotions, but they're not, you know, they don't overreact. You know, they don't fly off the handle and stuff. They're gonna be, you know, the King of Cups is kind of a rock because it's like no matter what goes on, you know, that's the original meaning of the King of Cups, because the original meaning, it kind of shows it here, but in the Rider-Waite, it's someone sitting on a throne in a very choppy sea. So the idea behind it is that no matter how choppy the sea gets, the King of Cups is always calm, because there's that element of, you know, like a strong sense of self, which is really, like when you have that, there's very little that can throw you, you know what I mean? They could also be like a healer in some way, like a doctor or a nurse, a spiritual healer. They could be an artist. They could work for a charity. All this kind of thing is the King of Cups, okay? But yeah, just know, pile one, if you've been like super tired and you haven't had a lot of time to chill out, that's coming. Okay, so just hang in there. And if you've had a lot of like, you know, crap in your house or whatever, you're like, oh my god, I need to clean this house. Like, I think there's space coming for you in the future where you're going to be able to do that. Like, you're going to have time. So that is your message, pile one. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. And as always, I wish you many blessings. Love and light. Take care. I'm just going to get a swig of my tea. Okay, pile number 2, you were the orange citrine. Okay, so you have proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. Igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. That's so funny that they're like the opposite. And you have planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Okay. Let's see what your tarot cards are. Okay, you have the Magician. So, you may be feeling, pile number 2, like nothing happens or things are moving very slowly. But the thing is, all this time, because this could be hermit mode for you, or maybe you've just been spending a lot of time on your own or meditating, or you might have found recently that you've been more drawn to like quiet time, you know, just chilling with a cup of tea or whatever. But this time that you've spent alone has been to prepare you. So this could refer to your hermit phase. But the thing is, with the Magician, you now have everything that you need to proceed to your next phase, whatever that is. It's like you've been being prepared for something, pile number 2, okay? And also with the sacral chakra energy, you know, with the orange citrine, that talks about really being in more of a flow state. It really talks about, you know, whether you're a male or a female, like it talks about being in a sort of more of a feminine energy rather than, you know, like a masculine kind of chasing, building sort of energy. I feel you've been more kind of learning to go to sort of be in this feminine energy for a while. You know, maybe dealing with like repressed feelings or whatever. Okay. You have igniting courage with the 8 of Wands, and you have planting seeds with the 3 of Wands. So something that has been like, you know, been like seeds that have been being planted. Oh my god, get the words out, Di. Like they're about to be harvested. Okay, that's what the 3 of Wands is. It's like you've had the idea, you've done the work, and now it's time for your ships to come in. It's time to harvest, right? So I think there's about to be a lot of movement for you, pile 2. You know, because this card always puts me in mind of the Knight of Wands, which is like, you know, being bold, plucking up the courage to do something. So you might be plucking up the courage to make some kind of move, you know, or to do something. Let me see. What is this 8 of Wands? There's some kind of communication or something that's going to come in, all right? Or you're going to communicate with someone, or you're going to send a message, or maybe you've been... It's something to do with like plucking up the courage and a message. So this could be someone plucking up the courage to message you. This could be you plucking up the courage to message someone else. Or, see, it's something to do with communication. So you might even be like, if that doesn't apply to you, maybe you've been thinking about doing something with communication, like starting a YouTube channel or writing, you know, something, or I don't know, like a job where you would be like a public speaker or something like that, you know? I think that's what this is referring to. So it could be a number of those things, okay? And the thing is as well, you know, you might not even, like if this is someone that's preparing to kind of pluck up the courage to message you, you might not even know who they are. You know what I mean? It might be someone that's like totally crushing on you, pile 2, because they think you're totally disco. Is there anything else that wants to come out for pile 2? I don't think so. I think that's all your messages. Oh, the 10 of... Oh, well, there you go. Okay, so for some of you, this is love, okay? I think there's someone that's like preparing to reach out to you. Or like I said, maybe you're preparing to reach out to someone else. You have the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So you have the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. So this may even, like, for some of you, this person that you're gonna meet, or this person that's like gonna talk to you, like plucking up the courage to talk to you, it may come around a time of like financial influx for you. You know, some, like if you've been, you know, planting seeds for some kind of job, like you've been sending out application forms, or you know, you've been working on a business or something, it might kind of come at the same time-ish, or just like you might, this person might contact you slightly after or something. There's something about that, like it's going to happen in conjunction. And obviously, if this is you preparing to do some kind of communicative thing for your job, I feel it's going to pay off for you, all right? But yeah, like for those of you that this would be love, that, you know, this is going to end in some kind of commitment here, because you have the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So yeah, that's your message, pile 2. I hope it was useful. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care. And pile number 3, you guys with a blue appetite. I'm just gonna get another swig of my chai tea. I'm such a fucking hippie now. Like 10 years ago, if you'd been like, you know, one day you're gonna be drinking chai tea, I'd be like, no I'm not, shut up. So you have communicating freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. And you have hearing, oh look, it's like 2 communication. Hearing messages from spirit. I'm a clear channel for messages from spirit. That's really interesting, because the blue appetite, as you know, if you watch the pick of cards, I always use that crystal. It's for the throat chakra, so there could be something here about you being a channel, pile 3. Like you're going to be channeling messages from spirit, and maybe even for some of you, communicating them to people. You know, if you came here from pile 2, maybe you've been thinking about starting a business or something where you're like, I don't know, you could have any kind of skill, like a, you know, medium, or maybe you read tarot, or you read the tea leaves, or you know, some form of divination, or any form of channel, really. There would be loads of things. Let's see what else you got here. Oh, look at that, the Queen of Swords. She's all about communication, you know, he or she. You have the 4 of Swords, and you have the Ace of Wands. All right, there's a message here. There's like some kind of idea that's going to come, pile 3. I think they would like you to meditate. You're a very open channel. Like the Queen of Swords is a very open channel. You know, that's exactly what she does, he or she. They are very skilled at just being able to access information. Really, it's, you know, it's like the Akashic Records, I guess you could call it, but you're just very easily able to kind of take information from the ether to give it to people in some way. And that could be anything. That could be, you know, I've been speaking to a few people recently, actually, like that talk about channeling, you know, certain art, for example. So maybe that's going to be what you do. Like you have some kind of art that you do, and it's like you just channel it, if you see what I mean. Or it could be like maybe you're a writer and you find that a lot of the stuff that you write is channeled, or like I said, it could be tarot reading or something like this, or mediumship. But I feel you're a very clear channel in some way. You may, it doesn't have to be, but you may have, I'm actually noticing my throat is very clear. Usually when we start talking about throat chakra stuff, like my throat clears up. So this could be that you've been working hard on your throat chakra and the block has been lifted. And now like the art or the communication is flowing more freely. And I feel like it's gonna, yeah, because even like after I finish destroying the cards, you see here, there's like music and there's paintbrushes and there's like, I don't know what that is, a painting or something, and then like writing. So this could be you about to get very inspired, like you're about to start channeling an idea. I feel there's an idea that's going to come to you, and it's either about something you want to do artistically or something that, you know, like an idea for a business, but I feel it's something to do with communication. And I feel for some of you it's going to be like spiritual. You know what I mean? And I feel it's going to come to you when you're meditating. I'm so sorry about the focus. I feel like it's going to come to you when you're meditating, this idea. Because I feel there's some people watching this that are like, I want to do something. There's a thing. I know I'm supposed to do a thing. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what the thing is, you know? It's like you know that maybe you have a business idea in you or a book in you, or there's a skill that you have or something, and you're like, I don't know what it is, and it's kind of frustrating you. It's going to come to you when you're meditating, or even possibly when you're sleeping. So if that sounds like you, keeping a little note book by the side of the bed, you know, and just making sure that as soon as the idea comes to you, you know, because they'll wake you up. If an idea comes to you, they'll usually wake you up. Just make sure you write it down before you go back to sleep, okay? So that's your message, pile number 3. I hope it was useful. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.